So the little boy becomes the world that is denied, the people who are trying to come, what a real home life is like, what a real secure, imaginary, happy life could be. I mean, with imagination in it.
I think even more than that. This, yes, it's a part of Samuele, which is absolutely there also. But for me, when I start filming him, I always discovered that there was it's like a coming of age romance, you know? The struggle of a kid to face the difficulties of life, to face the unknown, to face what life brings to us. And so from, when he invents the enemy and this shoot, when he cut the things and he patched it up and said, okay, perfect, let's go, the lazy eye, the harshness of learning how to, he doesn't want to become a fisherman, he wants to be a hunter, and then he killed a bird, and then he talked to a bird at the end of the film. So there is this parable almost, in his life, which was, again, not scripted, it just happened to be that. And every time I was filming, I was identify with him on something that I myself was not able to film, which was this echo of this tragedy arriving. And somehow this malessere,
We use the word malaise.
Malaise in the island is a reflection of this echo of constant echo of people arriving, and that we cannot even encounter. We cannot even, in the film it's very clear that there are two words that are separate and they never encounter. This because 3-4 years ago there was this operation Mare Nostrum. The border of Lampedusa was brought into the middle of the sea, patrolling with Navy, was somehow militarized. So all the boats are now intercepted in the middle of the sea. So nobody arrives straight to Lampedusa like they used to. So everything is being institutionalized. The boats are intercepted or rescued in the middle of the sea, and sometimes safe, sometimes disaster are there, as in our case. And then people are brought into Lampedusa, mostly at night. And then there's a bus, they're taken into the center where they stay 2-3 days, and then they leave and they go back to Italy. They go to Italy where they get identified, and the process of refugee starts, which is a nightmare. That's another film, to see what happened to these people after they arrive. They're dreaming somehow a new life and somehow being betrayed in a way, because very, again, enormous political issue this in Europe, and I think all over the world. I mean, it's this election, immigration is an enormous thing. Brexit is part of that. Raising wall is becoming like a need, for politics and politicians. So it's an enormous and very complicated issue, which in my film I don't want to address directly, but I want more hopefully the audience to ask themselves questions and then ask. For me, if some people come out of this cinema tonight and every time there's a screening, asking themselves, what can I do to make this different, it was worth making this film, which was a very painful process to do it.